stoop low for a joke. George Floyd would have robbed man, all these white people at my show. And you wanted to show them the reason George Floyd got his neck nailed on. Don't ooh at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. That was making us look. It's called comedy, nigga. How many more black fans I gotta hit that might leave? Oh, man, I got. Cause nigga, I was just warming up with that George Floyd. You ready to go? All right, baby. Okay. All right, you offended too, baby, with the braids? All right. You offended too? God, man, stop. Y'all good? Or y'all about to...
And that's my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, we come here all the time. We ain't never asked her about
I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. You too, bro? God, bro? Oh, but you a little bit, right? See that? Yeah. Damn, one more guy. Man, that nigga don't even want to go, but his ride leaving. He don't even want to go. He like, man, I don't like George Floyd either, man. That nigga had fentanyl. God, you gotta stoop low for a joke. George Floyd would have robbed man, all these.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And first and foremost, rest in peace to George Floyd. Condolences to all of his family, loved ones, and close friends who are still going through it and grieving with their loss. His kids and everybody like that. Most definitely prayers up. Now, as this went viral today with comedian David Lucas, people walking out of his show as he threw out a very distasteful George Floyd joke. And I want to make this clear for people. Listen to me to understand and not respond and process reality and logic. That's what I speak. That's what I lean towards. Reality and logic will never go out of style. It's about the intentions with me, your intent, your reasoning behind it. Because I don't really know him as a comedian. I went through his Instagram page and I can't confirm that by a quick glance, but it comes off as this, not confirming it, that he takes that role of playing the coon Sambo nigga that has a large Caucasian audience. So he wants to get them to laugh and make jokes towards black people. So you know what people like me are gonna say? You know what? I already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all are so predictable. Well, what about the rappers? The rappers diss dead people. The rappers say things like this, or they do this in the rap community. Guess what? People feel how they feel, and they feel how they feel to this day about rap music. So when it comes to comedy, which y'all say is an art, just like art is a rap, can't nobody feel wrong. And if you ain't never told another group of people that wasn't black, that they tripping or they being too sensitive, like the Jewish community or the gay community or any other community that has been offended by jokes being made on stage about them or comedy, don't tell black people how to feel about this situation with George Floyd, because that wasn't just a representation of the death of a man in the person. It was based off of his skin color. He was profiled. And for people who don't get that, there's been niggas who don't got no criminal record but were profiled by their skin color, and the police took it there with them and took their life. Same thing with George Floyd right there. He was tortured on camera, strangled to death with a man knee on his neck. You're mocking how the man was killed, not the storyline of everything. And people are going to talk about things that other comedians have said. Oh, what they would have did to a nigga, what they would have did to a nigga. I'll give you a prime example. A lot of comedians have made jokes about 9/11 in reference what black people would have did. Or Titanic or something, what black people would have did in that situation. That's joking on how black people react to things. But this was not why George Floyd was killed. He was killed off the judgment of his skin color. based off of something that we don't have in our control. So miss me with it, knock it off. That nigga went low, and then he won today because this is what comedians like him want. They want to go viral. They want to be offensive. They think that that's doing a good job. And as I said before, you can feel how you want to feel. If you feel like people is tripping, that's your opinion. If you feel like we offended for no reason, the people that are offended, that's your opinion. But don't tell us how to feel when you're not telling everybody how to feel in situations. And for all of y'all baseless, weak, trash argument who are going to compare this to rap, it's the same thing that goes on. People feel this way about disrespectful rap lyrics. People feel that way about disrespectful rap lyrics. But guess what the rappers say? This is my art. Just like comedy is my art. If I call women B's and H's and things like that in my music, let them have their art. If we gonna sit up here and let comedians be disrespectful. But one thing you can't tell nobody is how to feel and put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If that was your family member that they was making fun of and joking off of, how would you feel about it? With that type of intent with it, that type of way he gave that joke, oh, I would have shot the nigga. But guess what? They shot Breonna Taylor too, nigga, based off of her skin color. Yeah, they didn't care about that. And we know that's the same reason he got that. It's been a thing in this country forever, bro. These cops are convicted of murder for that. Yeah, doing time for that, nigga. Brutality, nigga. So why is you joking off of it? Ahmaud Arbery, the list goes on and on. Years and years of police brutality killing black men, killing black women who had no weapon on them, who were not posing an immediate threat. I done been profiled before because of something that's out of my control, nigga. It is what it is. Segregation only ended 60 years ago. If you want to appease to your white audience, do your 1-2 thing. If they think it's funny, do that. I'ma say this. Don't tell nobody how to feel when you crossing that line. Everybody has a right to have their opinion. And if you ain't never told another community or another group of people that they tripping or they being too sensitive, don't tell nobody black or anybody how to feel about this George Floyd joke. Because we not doing the pick and choosing well. Y'all can feel more offended or y'all are too sensitive. Because it's crazy. Niggas will not speak out publicly against certain groups because they feel like it can affect their pockets. You will never tell them they too sensitive. You will never tell them they too soft or they too weak. But you will tell niggas, hey, man, y'all complaining too much, bro. Y'all too sensitive, nigga. Da-da-da, man, I don't care. Nigga, if you feel a way about it, get on, dog. Call him out. Go at him. He want that anyways. He looking for that type of attention. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.